This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need a concentrate to feel it. Rover, something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. This is a tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first.
Commence healing.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Leave it to me. Verity shines.
One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Hey! Hey!
Swift and resolute. One more time. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. Please.
Ha! Storm! Hear my command!
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Embracing change.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade. I think I found something, Rover. I think I found something, Rover. Watch out! Something's not right. Why? Wait. It seems to all tacit discords attack this one, turning the last bits of a human's consciousness. I'm sorry. No. That's Rover. It seems to be begging for help. But it's not. The village is crying. Was something true based on the evidence we found? Perhaps the tacit. There must be something we can do. We may find the victim. I'll inform. Sorry. I know it. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here, let's leave it. The area is a look. Someone was injured. A ritual. Why are they seem to belong? I remember.
I see.
These cards. The Fraxidus is...
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus. It's a group of extreme...
Fusing human.
We've seen signs of their presence in Jinzhou. Above the artificers are the... No one knows their true intent, and there is one particularly a man who sees no order and revel they belong to this. If he's responsible for what happened to these villagers... Huh?
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar, cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? I have a lot to begin with. I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. Forces have been fighting for possession over you. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here. Because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face. But truth hurts sometimes. You could say I'm looking forward to your choice. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And our little game will become even more And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. That's all. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet. That's too boring. So go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? I see you don't really trust the... so they were right about you. You aren't... I like it. Your keen observation, precise judgment, and accurate Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our main plot? False devotion, fleeting kindness, collective deceit, senseless killings, and the one vulnerable soul pushed onto a path of destruction by the masses. Now, Rover, the story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of carefree lambs. In the day, they toiled for food. And when evening fell, they sought refuge. Fables. Stories told and retold, but they always draw from real life, don't they? The same story gets told by many, and each person brings their own spin, their own... Whatever you learn from it is just one of, like, us now. Caught in this village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, a shepherd visited the village. The shepherd brought them promises of abundance and protection. Nope, quite the opposite. The shepherd's arrival is only the beginning. With a wave of his hand, the shepherd could grant their every wish. His flock obeyed, bowing their heads, pleading for better food. They no longer had to struggle for survival. As their once meager lives, the flock worshipped their shepherd-turned-god. What's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing irresistible temptation and pressure from your peers. Oh, so we agree you are right. But the world we live in falls short of our... It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world... The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties. As each night passed, it was the only... Rover, do you think... I once believed, but true, the world was to receive when every wish comes with a hefty... When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you... Ah, those oblivious lambs. Little... Well, done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from... Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Oh, so you're siding with the white lamb. But in another version of this story, the black lamb got to unleash its vengeful wrath upon the flock and the shepherd. Is that the kind of ending you were hoping? Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? But that's why they wanted it in the first place. Why would they trade their wealth for a wish when they were risking their lives for it anyway? Here's my final question. Don't rush, Rover. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it.
Almost there, Rover. Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived, bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. The black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose the black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maidens sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you've found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. Join them on this right path. And I've got, don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
One with the sounds.
I'm okay. Deference!
Swift and resolute.
Such speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are kindred spirits after... Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lamb? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained embodiment of truth. Once he is gone for good, the black lamb can reclaim the trust of its herd. Then, eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors!
Swift and resolute. Bad timing. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
Let me be your blade.
Hey! Hey!
Please.
Hey!
One with the sounds.
Shape the shapeless! Rover!
Such a pesky girl.
Rover? Rover! I shattered Scar's illusion. That should have injured him.
Oh! Should I thank you for showing me mercy?
Stay away from him!
Didn't you promise to leave me some alone time with Rover?
With one condition. I do hope you haven't let that slip from your mind. Don't let your improvisation trouble others.
Look at you, rushing in to protect your precious... No worries. I know all the do's and don'ts. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Rover, it seems our happy little date must come to an end. But don't forget my sincere reminders. Let me know what you choose. An unexpected gift? An honest and open exchange? Or a highly risky gamble? The choice. We'll meet again. In the not too distant future.
They're gone. Should we go after them? Oh, don't worry. I'm okay. Scar's resonance abilities appear to involve teleportation and the manipulation of space. He trapped me in confinement, and I could only sense that it wasn't. It took me some time to break that barrier. Sorry, Rover. If only I could have reached you sooner.
Brother.
Huh? Why are you here, little one? I've never seen any tacit discord display such vivid emotions. The brother had mentioned. Yes, that is a possibility. Since Scar had been here, let's talk about it later. Rover, it seems all the tragedies in Tea Village were linked to that ritual. Making up stories based on real life to support his twisted beliefs? That does sound like something he might do. We cannot take his words for granted. What's the matter? Two distinct frequencies of tacit discords. I see. I can feel it in the streams. Over there. Follow me.
In the south.
They are unharmed. Please rest assured. As you anticipated, Scar did not try to kill them. Yes, I stayed out of it like you asked. Is everything all right on your end? Please be sure to stay safe, my lady.
Rover, do you still have the plaque we found earlier? The one broken in half? Yes, as I thought. Yes, as I thought. I just felt a similar vibration from that direction. Please follow me.
It's the missing half. We can piece them together now.
Look, the water is going down. I can't believe it. There is such a big opening down here. How odd. This place should have been soaked in water, but everything is dry here. Even the vegetation is thriving. Did Scar do this? Given his powers, it doesn't seem too hard for him. That tree. Please, save us. Are you trying to tell us about something hidden here? Where did it go? Oh, is that a... That girl just wanted to save those sacrifices. I guess the tacit discord we saw. Please excuse me. It's getting a bit too cold here. Sorry, Rover. The air was heavy in that place. Without any wind, the villagers were a complex mix of emotions. What was the diary's owner longing for? Was it the peaceful life she once had? My apologies. I got lost in thoughts again. I wish I could say such tragedies won't have it. I still lack the confidence to make it was tragedies like this that made me want to become an outrider. I cannot stop the lament. But at least I should do everything, really? Dwelling on it won't do us any good. Yes, let's go back.